Yo guys, what's up and welcome to a brand new Geoguessr video. Today we'll be going over some beginner tips and tricks if you're just starting off the game, and hopefully these can help you level up the game even further. If you do enjoy today's video, make sure to drop a like and smash that subscribe button. It really helps us out. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, first round here, and we are in United States of America here. We've got this no passing zone. Well, it's quite a US looking landscape. Feels to me maybe like South Dakota. Was Montana there? Not bad. Next round, we've got these yellow dashed out lines. You can only see these in two countries, which are New Zealand and Ireland. This one looks far more Irish, just from the general landscape. You can also check the sun. The sun is in the south here, telling us we're in the northern hemisphere. Also confirms that we're in Ireland. On to the next one. We should be in South Africa, I believe here. We've got these birds lined up along the pole here, which is very consistent of South Africa. You can see it again on that one. So it should be South Africa here. Feels quite dry over here. Not bad. On to the next one. And we have got a black car, black front of the car with a roof rack. This is a quite unique one, which I believe is unique to the country of Curacao. Don't think it's a country actually, I think it's a territory. But if you see this roof rack with a black bit in front, you will almost certainly be in Curacao. Zoom in there. Yep, not bad. On to the next round, and this one we can see we've got these weird squiggles on the road. I'm not too sure what they're meant to mean. Just trying to show the center of the road without using much paint. They're almost adjacent to each other as well. If you see something like this, so just a weird road marking, it should be in France. So as you can see, loads of fields, quite a rolling landscape, which is very consistent of France. Yep, just north of Paris there. Not bad. Moving on to the next 5. And we have got ourselves here around in Malaysia. If you get these yellow lines just against the side of the road here, not too sure what they mean again, but these yellow lines like this are consistent of Malaysia. You can only find them in Malaysia. Again, not too sure what they mean. As well as that, we've got a black sticker on this pole, which also means we're in Malaysia. Yep, on the other island there, but not too bad. Alright, this round we have got a big rift in the sky, I think that's what it's called. Just a big line cutting through the sky. You can see it in Montenegro and you can see it in Albania. So yeah, you'll always be in one of those two if you see it in the sky and you're in Europe. So just guess kind of in the middle. Yep, decent guess there, not too bad. This round we've got a bollard with a red rectangular reflector with white bit on top. With a red rectangular reflector that is unique to two countries, which are Croatia and Hungary. I think with quite a big white bit on top here, should mean that we are in Hungary. Yep, not too bad there. We've got quite an interesting round here. We've got a black car in this kind of deserty landscape in the northern hemisphere, which you can tell from the sun, which means we are in Jordan. Only find the black car like this landscape in Jordan, Middle Eastern kind of style. Yep, not too bad there. Next round, we have got these European plates along with these quite long dashed yellow central lines. That's consistent of Norway. It's got these big Norwegian mountains, which is quite common. Alright, that is the next 5 completed. Alright, this one here, and it's quite a fun one this. You're not going to see it too often. We're in a black crate. If you're in a black crate like this, you will be in the country of American Samoa here. See this black kind of black crate, what I want to call it, not too sure. So it's quite tropical landscape. Should be in American Samoa here. A lot more north, not too bad. Alright, next round here. This one is quite a tough one. I'm actually not too sure where we are right away. But we have got this plate here. Kind of a black background with the white text like this. Normally it'll be blurred and you'll just see 3 black strips. That is unique to Malaysia. On the other island there, not too bad. Next round here, and we've got this bollard. It feels quite European to me, but if you see like a bollard like this, sometimes it'll be a circular one with 2 red strips around it. This one's obviously a big white one with 2 red reflectors, rectangular reflectors. If you see that, as well as you can also see a short antenna like this in this country. You will be in Ecuador, Ecuadorian landscape, also driving on the right. Everything's lining up, so it should be in Ecuador here. Alright, next up here, and we've got this sign here for the speed limit. It says maximum. If it looks like this, it says maximum, you will be in Canada. This one's got a little black bit at the bottom. It says km/h, kilometers per hour. That one is unique to the region of Ontario, so it should be there. Feels somewhat rural here. Not too sure. Yeah, not a bad guess there. Right in the border actually. As you can see, we are in Ontario. Next round here, and we are in Uruguay, I believe. You see this black car, as well as these kind of this style of road lines. We've got a solid yellow one and a dashed like white one to the outside, as well as this Uruguayan kilometer marker. Everything's consistent with Uruguay as well as the landscape, so I have no doubts that we are in Uruguay. Yep, decent guess there. So let's keep going with the tips and tricks. Next one up, and we have got ourselves these bollards here. These ones quite weird, quite unique. They are just Portuguese. Not really much to it. If you see this, you're in Portugal. Alright, next round here, and we, I believe, are in Cambodia. If you see the front of this car, we've got the sort of yellow strip here, another white line here. Almost looks like a volleyball. That one is unique to Cambodia, as well as these Cambodian poles here. Looks quite like the French and Spanish ladder poles. These ones you also see in Cambodia. Cambodian waffle poles. So yep, should be in Cambodia here. Not too bad. Moving on to the next round here. And we appear to be in, funnily enough, I want to say Cambodia again. We've got loads of houses on stilts. You can see it there. You can see it over here. You can see it over here. So yeah, these are houses on stilts. Very common in Cambodia. Yeah, not much to it here. If you see these, it's not a certain giveaway in Cambodia, but I'd feel pretty confident to say you normally will be. Yep, Cambodia again there. Alright, next round, and we've got this big black Google car. This one is unique to Bermuda. You can also see it's kind of Bermudan landscape. Almost feels quite rich, quite a rich area. So yeah, it should be in Bermuda here. Just up here. Yeah, not bad there. 2.9 kilometers away. Alright, moving on to the next round here. This is quite a fun one. If you see a lamp like this attached to a pole, like this kind of style of lamp, that is unique to Greece, as well as this kind of faded white line. Also quite Greek architecture as well. Yeah, always going to be in Greece there. Alright, on to the last 5. Starting off with around in Thailand, I believe, with these square poles, these dots running down. It's very consistent of Thailand. Also looks like Thai. Signs on the left showing us we are driving left, also consistent of Thailand. So yeah, no doubts in my mind here, we should be in Thailand. Yeah, not too bad there. Moving on to the next round here, we've got a red plate on this van. A red plate like that, especially while it's looking like this, is always going to be Bhutan. It's hilly landscape, and yeah, just seeing the red plate almost just confirms to me that we are in Bhutan. Moving on to the next one here, and we've got ourselves a round in Singapore. You've got these classic green signs, and it just looks quite modern, built up, while also looking almost quite Asian, I want to say, quite Malaysian. So yeah, seems fairly rich city, which of course it is. It should be in Singapore here. Yeah, these green signs as well. That's what you're going to want to look out for. Quite unique to this sort of region. Yep, not too bad. Moving on to the next one here, and we've got these black and yellow stripes on the pole at the bottom. These ones are kind of going diagonally. If you see them going straight vertically, you'll be in Japan. If they're going diagonally like this, but they don't reach all the way to the bottom of the pole, to the ground, you should be in South Korea. These ones obviously do reach all the way to the bottom of the ground, so this should be found in Taiwan. So let's just whack a guess in there. Yep, well at the south there. Quite interesting. That is the video. I hope if you watched it, you enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like and smash that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell as well to be notified of future uploads. This has been GeoOB, and we'll see you next time.